What's up? Just the VGP in the house. Okay, it is raining. So I went and talked to some friends, and now I am on my way back home. It is it's raining so much. I have no idea what I'm going to eat. I haven't eaten yet. Let's see. So anyway, I tried the Bitcoin stuff and lost some money on some lending. Well, actually, I lost the dollar value, but I still have the coins, so maybe they'll go up, and hopefully I'll be able to get that money back in those coins. Otherwise, oh well, take a chance. But I was thinking like, wow, I should have been focused on my my business I have, and really get out there and pushing it. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm sure I did, but I developed this lesson about like 10 years ago that helps kids to speak English. And I developed this, I was working in Swedish City a long time before I started my school, before I bought this car. And as I started teaching them, these kids started just really picking up English. I had this, I developed this one phonics program that's really awesome, and these kids just started reading real fast and stuff, and it was real cool because there was one kid, he joined, it ended up being 8 students, a couple of them joined late, one was kind of shy, and everyone was ahead of him, but I told him don't worry about it because all he got to do is just focus on the phonics and he'll catch up. And so he did. This other guy, his mother told him that he joined, but she said he wasn't so smart and probably won't catch on in English, but she just wanted him to, be around it. But he ended up started reading real quick, in a short time and stuff. So it was like really interesting. So then when before I opened up my school, I'm working at this one place in Osaka, and the guy came there and he, I gave a lesson and he liked my lesson, and the only reason he asked me to like my lesson because I was the only one that got his son to talk, so he asked me to do business with him. So that's why I work on Mondays. On Friday I'm still working with them and stuff, but there's not so many students that I won't say it's as far as my fault. I should have been out doing more, so I'm gonna really start doing it, because if not, the class is going to close in April. Or maybe this one staff, she said she'll quit instead and find another job, because these kids, their level is so high right now that if it did close, then they would totally forget a lot of the English that they did. And they're doing, let's see, the youngest student is maybe 6, and the oldest one, well, he just quit. He was in the 6th grade, but other than him, the oldest one might be 8 years old. But he's probably the lowest. He's probably not the highest, or not. His level is not as high as everyone else, but he's in the same class with some high-level students and stuff. Well, based on the number one high-level student, I think she's a 6-year-old, and in that class, what they're doing is they're taking one word and making 7 different grammatical sentences out of them, and she's really good, and I'm like, wow, now she can do everything by herself. So as she starts to write a little more, then I'm gonna have them start talking, just think about the sentences in their heads and then just start speaking, then I'll write for them. But this lesson it's a trip. And anyway, I developed these 2 lessons where I can teach Japanese adults to speak in 4 days, and these for junior high school and high school kids to be able to speak in 12 weeks. And it really does work. And the last student here was one of my son's friend's mom. Actually, I knew her. She was a student, actually. Her son was a student. And so, but what happened was, because my program was in in construction or development because I couldn't do anything. It developed as the kids became knowledgeable at the level they were at. Then I create materials for the next level, or a program or system for the next level. So some of these, so what happened was he was in the class and he was reading good, and so I started doing this. I wrote this grammar book, but it's kind of long. It is detailed a little bit, you know, and it works and everything. But because the parents out here in Japan, they're not worried about grammar because they're saying that the kids are going to know the grammar, learn grammar in junior high school. They wanted to talk and, you know, and stuff like that. But I'm like, well, they're not going to talk if they don't know this. I mean, you know, you can teach them songs, you know, phrases and stuff like that. But I want them to like just straight be able to think and bam, you know, speak. So a lot of them quit. Then years later, well, then some other people joined and all that stuff, you know. So anyway, for that particular student, his mother is like, oh, I want to learn English. So I told her, okay, I'll teach her the 4-lesson plan that I have that's for 4 weeks, but I told her I'd just give her 8 weeks. And her son, because they quit too early, I just gave him 12 lessons for free. Well, it turned out that the son only took 6 lessons and the mom only took 5 lessons. I got paid, and the way I showed them is just so easy that, you know, they were like, oh, it's okay, we don't need the lessons anymore because we could do it by themselves. I mean, that's just how powerful this lesson is. No one stayed the whole time, you know. So I got these lessons for adults. It's $400, which is really actually cheap to be able to speak in 4 days, and for the kids, $400 for 12 weeks, and it's guaranteed. Now they're not going to be able to, you know, speak like college students or stuff like that, but they will be able to hold their own. They will be able to have the phonics and stuff. They will be able to use dictionaries. They will be able to pretty much, you know, handle their own, you know, and plus it comes with support anyway. So I should have been working on that, because actually if I do it right, I can easily make about, I mean, if I get the numbers that I want, I can definitely make $1 million in a year. If I do half the numbers or half the numbers, I can make half that, you know. But if I get the comfortable numbers that I'm comfortable with and stuff like that, I can make about, you know, maybe $300,000, $400,000 and stuff, you know. So I should have been really focusing on that instead of, you know, the cryptocurrencies and stuff is good, but, you know, it is long term. I mean, it depends on how much money you got to start with. There are risks and stuff like that. But teaching this English is not risk, even though it will be a lot of work to put in, but, you know, based on doing cryptocurrencies, you know, if you get lucky and hit the right ones, then you'll make a lot of money without, you know, just sleeping and stuff like that. So it's how can I say? So it's not bad or anything like that, but, you know, I just got so tied up in it. I just did a lot of stupid mistakes and stuff. So anyway, yeah, that's it. But now I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill out from it for a little bit, because I pretty much, you know, having money now. I should be rich. Gosh, I should be so rich. I'm just so stupid. But anyway, that's about it. So lost my money. Well, no, I didn't lose money. I lost the dollar value, but I still got the coins. So hopefully when if Bitcoin bounce back up, those coins will bounce up too. So hopefully that'll happen. Then I can get my money back. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on this English thing, because it's real cool and stuff. I mean, it's really awesome. I really want to get it back to the States, but I'm just thinking, because I don't have a degree, I won't be taken seriously, because even people out here, you know, I talk to and tell them about, a lot of people don't believe it, you know, because I don't have a degree. So it's like, oh, well, how can you teach kids how to speak English in 12 weeks you know, you got these other English teachers been out here with degrees and stuff, and they haven't thought about it, and they can't do it. What makes you think you can do it? I'm like, because I can. But anyway, I'm out.